Where's your leather hat at?
My what?
Your Bushman's hat.
In the house? Why?
Oh, okay.
Why?
Because I have a leather polish today.
What time the kids are bringing it in here?
I can polish. Is this leather?
No.
No?
No.
You don't think so?
I know so.
I didn't do it if that was not me. Yep. It wasn't me this time.
More! Everybody's coming.
Uh-huh. Except yeah.
Except what?
Nothing. That was right. You changed it.
I know I changed it. I'm getting ready for like an hour.
Hello, Michelle. Hello, Mark.
An hour.
My pie.
An hour.
Superstar.
Kitty in the house. Kitty in the house. Kitty, 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 kitty,
Oh.
kitty in the house. Hello. Hey, bring me my Bushman hat. Thank you. Bye.
That's one way to do it. Yo.
Yo, yo, yo.
Yo, Vino.
So I'm waiting for one particular person to show up, and then I'm going to hijack the oils class for about 15-20 minutes.
What?
Yes.
Why?
Because I said so.
You should have told me that. I'd brought my hook and...
No, because you're going to interrupt me. That's why it's probably going to take 15-20 minutes. We have these wonderful steins for sale on our website. Just saying.
Yeah, we look like a walking commercial right now because your sweatshirt, your hat, my shirt.
For sale on the website. For sale. Minus the wood glue stain.
Oh,
on the
you mean man.
That's one.
That's a mean man right there. We did miss you yesterday, though. Although I didn't miss you saying...
Thank you.
You're welcome. What is the one for?
Nothing.
Please send out prayers and blessings for someone who is sick. God will know who they are for, but it's not my place to say. Uh-oh. What are you trying to do?
I'm not doing anything. Just drinking out of my nice big Bear Homestead stein.
That you
That's
can't
available
see.
on the website.
Jason's counting the H word.
OG Beats.
Alright.
How's it going? You dropping some beats? Or are they like the red beats?
I know that I'm absolutely miserable, y'all.
That's how I'm still waiting on.
David Jeffers.
Still waiting on a person.
I know who you're waiting on.
Still waiting.
So somebody asked me how much the steins are. They're $15. Oh, you really need to stop. The first one wasn't too bad.
Yes, it is raining here.
Indiana says hi. Whoa.
Yes, we read it out loud. I'm wondering who she's talking about, though.
Now, what kind of bet do you have with Josh? Yeah, that's a good question.
There's no bet. I promise. No bet. So us sorry that the rain has your knees and ankles hurting.
Every joint in my body hurts. My
That's
knees feel like they're about to go out. Like the kneecaps are gonna just.
Could that be from us shagging last night?
It could be.
I'm sorry I shagged you.
What's in the stein?
It's my protein drink. It is a 0-calorie Diet Dew.
No, I thought we established it did have calories, but not very many.
No. It's a 0 calorie.
I think we established it
It's a
at
0
some
calorie.
calories.
I'm drinking it to add the effect of trying to sell the stein.
There's no such thing. Oh, here we go about diet soda's worse than regular soda. Here we go.
I mean, they're absolutely correct.
Answer!
Absolutely correct. But you know what? She's still smoking. So she can't say a thing. Not a thing, not a thing, not a thing. Thing-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling.
Well, the bad thing is you guys are both still doing what you're not supposed to be doing. Like, what good is that? I mean, you have an accountability partner, but your accountability...
That only counts as one. Dustin Dean, that's the one I've been waiting on, brother.
Puff, puff. And that makes 12, brother.
No, that only counts as one. Dustin Dean is in the house. So, I'm fixing to hijack the live stream right now. We're going to stop, not do oils class for a second because I need to talk to Dustin Dean. If you're not subscribed to Dustin Dean's channel, you are wrong. I'm just going to put that out there right now. You're wrong. You're wrong. He just put up a video yesterday evening. Sometime it went live. They received their
Hey, Suburban.
bees.
Yes. Nukes.
They got nukes of bees. And they were installing, well, you know what?
Would you like me to start counting?
Sure.
So that you can talk.
They were installing the bees. And I want you guys to go watch that video. It's an awesome video. They took some awesome shots. But he asked the question. In one of their nukes, they couldn't find the queen.
Yes, we're gonna do oils.
And they, in the nuke, the girls made, what did they count? 5 or 6 queen cells?
Something like that, yeah. There were several.
And their question was, do they kill the queen cells?
They go ahead and smash them.
Or let it go. And at first I was screaming at the screen, kill him, kill him, kill him. But then at the end, he showed a queen box.
Yes.
So my question to you, Dustin Dean, before I answer that question, is that empty queen box, did that belong to the nuke where that was making the queen cells that you guys could not locate the queen? Because the answer to that question will dictate my answer to your question. That's why I wanted to do this like this, because I didn't want to try to have to go back and forth in the comments, because it could get lost. And plus, it's just way too much time.
That's a lot of Mountain Dew. You need to drink the smaller one. Yes.
No, that was...
Yes.
Only at 6. There's 7. Yes, it came with the nuke. Okay, so here's my 2 cents. If you can't find that queen, they rejected her and killed her. So you do not want to smash those queen cells. You want to let them hatch out, let them dictate who the queen is going to be. It shouldn't swarm, because they're queenless right now. And They were queenless. They rejected that queen. They killed her. So they made the queen cells from the brood that the company that you purchased from put in there. They decided, okay, we don't really like her. We're going to make our own. Bam, they made a queen. They should not swarm. They should not swarm. All them other queen cells, when they hatch, what will happen is the first queen will hatch. She'll go around and kill all the other queen cells before they hatch. There's no old queen for her to do the dance and strut back and forth with, to have the old queen save face and leave with a quarter of the hive. So they should not swarm. Now, the problem that you may lie is that, but you shouldn't because it's still early in the season, she's not going to be fertilized. So she's going to have to go out and do a, get some bee booty flight, mate, come back, and then she'll start laying. I wouldn't kill them. I would keep a very close eye on them, but I wouldn't be in that hive all the time to make them where they are getting aggravated with you and they abscond. So... So does that answer your question? Does that help you guys out? Three out of the 4 frames have a hive split. Or could you do a hive split? 3 out of 4 queens. I probably wouldn't. Yeah, you're good, Josh. She blew chunks, so we're good. I'll send you both of those books.
What? What the hell?
I don't think I would necessarily do a hive split because I don't think you got enough workers to do it. I mean, a nuke is a small hive anyway. They're going to want to start building up their numbers. I wouldn't do that this year. Now, next year would be the year to do something like that. But I don't think I would do that this year. Because then you would end up with very weak hives, and they may make it, they may not, but then you leave them open to mites, small hive beetles, wax moths to come in. So, tell Blaze to bring you those 2 books.
Can I get a glass of ice water?
I'm sending to Josh.
And then Daddy said bring the 2 books out that he's sending to Josh. Alright, bye.
Did you really puke?
Mm-hmm.
That's what? 5.
Can 10. I just say that Karma is a female dog?
Dustin, we've had bees for a long time. We've had our heart broken over honeybees. We've triumphed with honeybees. We make our own mead. We sell out of our honey every year when we're able to get it.
Oh, stupid!
What? What did you do?
I thought it was peppermint.
What was it? What was it? What did you just huff? Oh, no! No! Oh, out! Get out! Get out! No, get out! I didn't even get the whole. I just caught the whiff of it. Oh. All right. So, anytime you got a question, brother, hit us up. Hit us up. We will share with you the stuff, the little tricks and stuff that we've done over the years to combat small hive beetles. The stuff that we've done to combat wax moths and everything. We've never had to fight the mites, but so let me tell you what I did. I didn't think he was gonna do it. So we were clearing out the schoolhouse, aka garden shed today, and I found these two books. How to Make Knives and The New Edge of the Anvil. I asked Josh if he wanted them, and he was like, absolutely, because this one is supposedly hard to come by, The New Edge of the Anvil. And jokingly, I said, okay, but you got to say haggis 12 times in chat box. I didn't think he was going to do it. I mean, I was going to send it to him anyway. I didn't think he was going to do it, but he did it.
And then I dosed myself. I saw peppermint in the screen, and I was like, oh, yeah, peppermint. I went and grabbed it and took a huff of it, and it's...
He said he's going to make you some kitchen tongs. Okay.
Well, he still got 2 other nukes.
Yeah,
so.
he still got 2 other nukes. And what you can do with that, when you split them, if you split them,
gamble.
when you split them and you're watching them, and it seems like the ones that you split are just getting weak, you could take some frames of brood from your 2 stronger ones
and bring them over.
And bring it over to help it, because they're going to be filling up with brood fast. They want them, because the whole life cycle of a honeybee is only 2 weeks long.
I thought it was 30 days.
2 weeks. Honeybee book right over there. There's like 4 of them.
Speaking of, where did you find this?
Oh yeah, I'm the man now, huh?
Yeah, this is gonna be my book next week.
Okay.
Cause this is like my absolute favorite book, as far as bees go.
Because he's gonna make you kitchen tongs.
Okay.
Does that make it better? You got him scared now.
No, he's gotta know, no, because he knows that we're going to be helping feed each other at the conference, so there's no telling. When you say karma and food's involved.
Okay, you can have your class back.
No, I don't want my class back now.
Would you do the newspaper separate trick? Never heard of that. I had no idea what you're talking about. Newspaper separate trick.
Never heard of it.
Never heard of it.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, just mess it up.
I'm gonna mess it all up. Okay. Alright, let's start with something.
Yeah, I might get to learn something. Go ahead.
We were saying we were gonna do the leather polish last week. JJ Elvin on the tongs like to see ones for kitchen. So last week we did some cleaning stuff, and let me tell y'all, the things that we made, of course I didn't toss them out. Of course I used them, right? So it wasn't that night, it was maybe like the next night. Carol made a huge Greek week at our house. Was not a good week. I don't know if Carol's just not apt to
She's not Greek.
Mix the Greek stuff, or if we just don't like Greek flavored food.
If I puffed on my pipe, would that help get rid of that spearmint stuff for you?
No, it's gone. I used the Purify. But whatever the case, it was not, definitely not our favorite week. So one night she made this huge mess in the kitchen on the stovetop, and we took the cleaner and put it on there, and I mean it pulled up. I mean, I was telling Jason I was afraid it was going to pull the ceramic off of the off of the top. So
Which was cool.
yeah, it worked really well. So so these, and I did put the recipes in the description of that last one, and of course I didn't put the ones on for this one this week yet in the description, but I will put it in the description maybe this evening or tomorrow. I'll do that. So before we start talking about Purify, which is its whole thing, we're gonna do a bunch of different stuff with Purify. I wanted to do this leather cleaner real quick, and or it's a leather polish. I'm sorry, it's not a cleaner. But it's coconut oil, vinegar, and eucalyptus. Where did he put the vinegar? I thought I asked him to bring the vinegar out here.
You did, but then I thought you told him you don't need it.
No, but then I told him I needed it.
Is it over there on the floor in front of the desk?
No. I don't like him very much.
That's not.
Okay, so
I had nothing to do with him. You want the vinegar?
so it's a 1/4 cup of coconut oil, which, of course, when you're doing coconut oil,
Hello?
We need the vinegar.
White or apple cider?
white. So, so the coconut oil, when it comes in the nice little jar, it's not fractionated. It's solid, so it doesn't. But as soon as you touch it, I mean, it melts because we're 98.6, and
I don't know. I think you're a little bit warmer than that because you're hot.
it turns into liquid when it hits, like, I think in the 70s, maybe 70s, 80s, maybe. I know usually when we store it in the summertime, it kind of starts to get a little.
Okay, just put it down right there, please.
Okay, so a 1/4 cup.
Take those back, please.
1/4 cup of coconut oil. and then 1/4 cup of vinegar, which I had to school my children this week on dry measuring cups versus liquid measuring cups. Did you know the difference, honey?
Nope.
No? Yeah, so there's dry measurements and then there's liquid measurements. And I swear I'm gonna kill him.
What?
Well, where's the... I promise you, there's gonna be some heads rolling tonight.
Okay.
Just saying.
I'll stay out here.
Just saying.
Why? What are you looking for?
Well, my measuring cup was supposed to come out here too, and I don't see it. Like, they're like batting 1,000 today. It's not even supposed to be 1,000, is it? So, before we get to the vinegar, it's 5 to 10 drops of eucalyptus oil. And I did.
Tell your brother to come here.
With my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So you put eucalyptus oil and then the coconut oil, and then a 1/4 cup of vinegar, which I'm gonna do as soon as I get my measuring cup. And we'll mix it all together, and I was going to use it on Jason's hat. See how it does. And we'll do it on the underside so that it doesn't ruin it. Where's my measuring cup? I thought I told you I needed it.
No, you said
Plastic
you had
one.
a quarter one. What size?
No,
do
but
you
I need the liquid one too. The one that I use for my soap making.
Okay.
That one. Okay. So let's talk about Purify while I'm waiting on that. Purify is a blend that doTERRA has come up with that is it's what they call a cleansing blend. And I'm not talking about internal cleansing. We're talking about external cleansing. And it does exactly what it says. It's a it's a purifier. It purifies the air. It can remove, environmental threat issues. And I'll tell you what all it's got in it. It has lemon. It has lime, Siberian fir, citronella, melaleuca, and cilantro. So, as you can imagine, it's got a very, it's got a citrus and kind of like pine tree smell to it. This cleansing blend is good for all kinds of different things. You'll see we're going to use it for a lot of like the things that you can use for like we were talking about like with how people take baking soda and they'll put it in their refrigerator and open the box so that it takes away all of the all of the odors that are inside your fridge. Well, we've got a recipe for that uses Purify that helps kind of takes the baking soda and amps it up a little bit to make it even more effective. So take a quarter of a cup of vinegar, put it in there, and then let me use your hog's tooth thing.
You want this one or the big one?
Oh, I got a big one?
We had a big one.
Oh, I don't see the big one. I can use this one, it's fine. Didn't you have two of them a while back that you were playing with? So, okay. So how's everybody's weekend? Is everybody having a good weekend? Seems like this isn't going to mix very well.
You want a spoon?
No, I just don't think that it wants to melt very good.
Breathe on it, go.
Let me make sure I was reading the right ones, because God knows I can mess stuff up really easily. Oh, that's cool. Niana said they looked at a near perfect place this weekend. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I know Josh and them had to be exhausted. They had a really long weekend. Quarter cup coconut oil, quarter cup of vinegar. I don't know, y'all. Seems like this should have mixed up pretty well, but it's not mixing.
Well, it said coconut oil, so it probably means the...
Didn't say fractionated. But that's probably the case. I probably have to melt it. So learn from my mistake. I'll make sure that in the description it says quarter cup. But that's a lot of coconut oil. I don't know. I'm making a mess. Jinx! Jinx!
I think you're trying to force a little bit too much. I think, well, if it's going to be like a leather paste or a leather
Well,
cleaner,
it's a polish, so
A
that's why I
polish.
was thinking it's supposed to be.
it probably should be.
Yeah. So maybe we'll get the whisk in a minute and we'll see if we can whisk it up. Maybe it'll work better. Alright, let's see what we got. My weekend was great. Snow started to melt. No, Jason didn't scare off the boys. The girls got to dance and they got to dance with Daddy, so that was pretty exciting.
You got to dance with Daddy too.
I did, but it was more about the girls. getting to
Carol
visit with
wouldn't dance
Daddy.
with me.
She did for a little bit, and then
She never danced with
She
me.
never danced with you?
No,
Don't know what that was about then.
no, fingers are crossed.
Okay, so let's do this first one. This is a natural toilet bowl cleansing mixture. And this one,
So this one is the poop.
I really is gonna help with the poop. This is baking soda, citric acid, Castile oil, Castile soap, and then the Purify. So the baking soda, you need a full cup of baking soda, and this is gonna be one of those ones that you put like your silicone. You know, I was telling y'all a while back we bought these. Now these are a little small, so what I'll do is we'll probably use 2 at a time.
You just drop them in the bowl.
Yeah.
Oh, they're like the little scrubbing bubbles, dude.
Right. So this is a full cup of baking soda.
That's how my mom used to get me to clean when I was a kid.
Oh
When I
yeah.
was real little. Because I used to want to sit there and wait for, because how the commercial, the scrubbing bubbles.
They start to
they'd
bubble.
start racing.
Yeah,
And I
yeah.
was always wanting to watch the
Were you
race.
always waiting for the bubbles to start racing each other? That's so cute. How old were you? Like 15?
Your mom.
Your mom. Okay, so a quarter cup of that, and then a full cup of that. And then I need a quarter cup of citric acid. Now that's what made the scrubby bubbles race, was the citric acid.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, I sure did. So what's David talking about? They alternated the herbs and the marigolds. Is that what their companion planting, maybe?
I think so.
Cool. Okay, so.
Turd pods. You're making turd pods. That is hilarious.
We need to do a video. We need to call them turd pods. That is freaking awesome.
Eat this one, snowflake.
So, quarter cup of citric acid. Instead of Tide Pods, turd pods. We so need to make a video. We're gonna make a video on turd pods. That's awesome. Man, Suburban, I love you. And just when I thought because she was saying she was gonna leave, and I was so sad. Turd pods. Okay, 1.5 cups of Castile.
You know what? She gets a wrench for that.
She didn't have a wrench? She has a wrench.
Oh, she doesn't.
Yeah, I was gonna say she has a wrench. Okay,
Oh.
so I had to go get more Castile soap. Now that's one thing y'all be looking for. We are going to try and make our own, being a lurker. So citric acid doesn't react with not yet, it's not. Why is this?
You know what? That's a good idea.
What? Oh, yeah, we could do that.
Suburban, we need your shirt size. We're going to give you a shirt for that one. That was funny.
And I'll tell you, they really don't want, I guess they don't want the snowflakes opening this up and drinking it on site.
They just give you the poops for your turd pods.
Okay, so 1.5 cups. Oh, that stuff is so thick. Ugh.
Oh, that's just making turd pods come alive.
Oh, yummy, yummy. Oh, I wish y'all could see this.
They can
Oh,
if you
God.
want to.
Oh, God, I hope I'm not about to make a mess. I didn't see anywhere in the instructions where it was going to do this. That makes even more of an interesting
I can't
video
get
for
that.
later.
Oh, there we go.
There you go, look. It looks like... You're funny. That's what she said. Okay,
Oh, it's the blob. It's alive. It's alive.
So we're gonna put the Purify in. I hope I didn't make like
A bomb.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13, 14, 15.
I'm
Okay.
gonna put it back down.
Okay, so.
Is that good? That's good.
This is about to be messy.
Why do I feel like I put that down too late?
Put it back up. It's about to be messy in here. I don't think this is going the way it's supposed to go.
Well, you just failing.
I
all
really
over
am.
Tonight. That was
But
a
see, that's the
move
lovely
shot.
thing about. Oh God. We're gonna have a clip. Oh no! So these are supposed to. I don't know, y'all. I don't know if I'm supposed to pour these. I mean, really, at the end of the day, it's supposed to be a liquid mixture, and then it's supposed to be poured into. So that's what we'll do. So let's pour them into here as they're making a mess. Boy, those bubbles! It's alive. It really is alive, y'all. I'm a little scared. It's starting to go over. Hey, your desk is about to get messy. Oh, God almighty. So, never said anything in here is ever boring, right? We always have fun in here. So this time, instead of Jason tasting something, we're blowing stuff up.
Somebody failed chemistry.
Well, you know, Josh tried to warn me about the
I mean,
citric acid.
isn't that what you do to make a volcano? Uh-oh.
What?
Uh-oh. Look, everybody. Duck fight.
Everybody not look at my chemistry list. It's all great to me. The harsher she blows. It wasn't vinegar. It wasn't vinegar. It was salt. I mean, soap.
These two boys I've been waiting for this fight. This is like a Tyson Holyfield fight right here.
Who's winning?
I don't know.
He said, I tried. You did try. You know one thing, though. These are going to be, they're going to at least be very clean. I can tell you that much. What's crazy is
These two aren't they brothers?
I think
these
so.
two?
Yeah. Never know what you're going to get. Well, see, this is why you do this stuff ahead of time.
Maybe over. It may be over. Yep, it's over.
Who won? The duck fight or the volcano soap? Yeah, the volcano soap was pretty cool. So it stopped bubbling now. So I am going to pour these in here, and we're gonna let them dry because they're supposed to sit for 24 hours.
That was a good duck fight.
So we'll let them sit overnight and see what happens. And then if they're still
Duck lives matter.
they're still liquid in the morning or tomorrow afternoon, then we'll revisit
Hi, Mama.
we'll revisit it then. But it stopped bubbling now. It was just that initial, like maybe you need just a little bit bigger bowl than what I had. My bowl just wasn't quite big enough. That's what she said. And but we need to do a video on this because obviously this is something that we'll see how they work.
I know it's stinking up the joint.
Huh?
I know it's stinking up the
I
joint.
like the smell of this Purify. Let's see, it's even. Why don't you like the smell of the Purify? What?
She said, Lorelai said, you're supposed to have a batch already done so you can pull it like out of the oven and be like, magic.
That's what the video is for, not the class. We have way too much fun in here playing stuff and blowing stuff up and just being silly with each other. I think that's the thing I look forward to the most with these is that these classes is just being able to look at stuff like this, like oils that, you know, a lot of people, and here's the funny thing. You know, we always talk about what do they say? I'm one eye of newt and hair of frog away from it being a, what is he doing?
The breaststroke.
Oh, is he showing off for the ladies? Because he won? Did he win or is he the one that lost?
No, he won. The other
Oh.
one, he ran all the way to the other side of the pond.
So anyway, the thing is that there's so many practical uses for all these oils. Now, obviously, before I even got the oils put into here, that's when we had the soap blow up. But we'll see how these do. And I can only imagine what they would do if you tried to eat them. I mean, I'm just saying. We're talking about turd pods. So, see how they're starting to kind of chill. They're starting to chill a little. So this is the one, like, I normally would just be like, to heck with it, I don't care. But, like, I really want this one to work because we really need something to disinfect. I mean, you know, I got Jason's stink and Ladessa is Jason's daughter. Like, definitely Jason's daughter. So she smells. What are you doing?
Just in case you have another explosion.
Oh, no, I'm not going to have it. I got it
You
on
done
my
mess
leg.
up all over your
It's
leg.
all over my jeans.
All over your jeans.
It's all over my
You're just a
jeans.
messy person. Okay, I'm going to put it back.
Yeah, they wouldn't be pods. Why wouldn't they be pods? They'd be turds, probably. So, anyway, we'll see how those set. I'm going to put these over here. Let them get out of the way.
Mark.
Okay, I'm going to close the window again.
So, has anybody in here used Purify before? The Purify oil.
You know they're going to get spilled right
Huh? Well, see, look at how those have deflated.
there.
You know, I mean, after they bubble and everything, and they get a chance to
Like
sit.
a teenage girl after prom.
Prom. Yeah. So after they sit for a second, they kind of. You know, I'm wondering if. See, this might be where my baking versus cooking instructions reading. I need to go back and read the instructions a little bit better.
Michelle says she has it, but she hasn't used it yet.
Well, don't use it like this. I'm just kidding. I mean, it smells. I love this smell. I know Jason's turning his head, but I really like this. It's a nice, clean smell.
You got it all over my mouse pad.
Did I? I'm sorry. I'll make it up to you. I think I'm going to go put this outside in the rain so it can rinse off. Oh, wait. Do you think the ducks will...
Yeah, that's probably not a good idea.
Well, but it's just... Well, it's baking soda. Might not be a good idea for the ducks.
Is it a citrus smell? I think no, it's the vinegar.
It does.
The vinegar is overpowering.
It does. It has a lemon.
And apparently an aphrodisiac.
No, see, they're already starting to deflate. Like, so I think I am betting, if I was a betting woman, I am not very good with instructions and sequence sometimes. And I am wondering if I did not pay attention to the sequence. And I'm wondering if something is supposed to be poured before something else, or
Seriously?
you know how like when you make you know how when you make your own soap and they tell you not to pour the water into the lye mixture, that you're supposed to put the lye into the, wait, is that right? Yeah, the lye into the water, maybe? I don't know.
Now
I always
see, so I've
have
got
to
on my
read.
hands now. That smells good.
Mm-hmm.
So
It's a
it must
very
it must have been
clean
the
smell.
overpowering when you put the vinegar in it. Just spelled.
But I didn't put vinegar in it. That's the thing. I put Castile soap in there. And I don't know if that was the reaction or what happened. But whatever the case, it's done. It's clean. It is very clean smelling in here. And I would be willing to bet that if you had any kind of bacteria over here, I'm thinking it's probably
Okay, I'm gonna put
dead.
the bacteria back. I'm gonna get my happy rag.
Oh, so yeah, so the lye goes into the water. See, that's the thing. So it's the same kind of concept. I'm wondering if there is a mixture rule of what you're supposed to, how you're supposed
I
to
hope
do
that
that.
doesn't eat my mouse pad.
It won't. Okay. So so the other one that you can do with Purify, this should be fairly simple. Okay, so you know how we have the magic eraser, like Mr. Clean has the magic erasers? That's ozone loss. That reaction released a lot of oxygen. Well, I had a paper towel over there, but if you didn't put the vinegar in it, when did you need the vinegar for? That was for a different thing. That was for the leather thing. That was for the leather. The vinegar and the stuff didn't mix.
My
So-
belt's leather. You want to try it on my belt instead of my hat?
Yeah, but it's not it's not mixed right now. So I gotta get a whisk and do that later. So as far as there's also a disc that you can put. No, Terry, I made them and they didn't go out in the mail. They'll go out on Monday. The fridge refresher is just baking soda, water, and the Purify. You mix those together and make discs. If I could get some, I need some more of the trays to be able to do that. But that one's fairly simple. It's just the baking soda and water. You don't have a reaction with that one. It just mixes together, and then you put it, pack those in just like how we did the turd pods, the laundry pods, and you just pack them in, let them sit overnight as well. So this next thing is like the magic eraser that you can get at the store. But this is just a melamine sponge. This isn't the Mr. Clean ones. It's just a generic one of these sponges. And what you do with this is there's a mixture that you put together. And let's not fail chemistry class with this one. Alright, so this one is baking soda and borax and then water. So the borax is just a teaspoon. So that's this one. So you just put a teaspoon of the borax. I feel like the better way to do this would be to dip into it rather than to pour into it, huh? I'm making you very nervous. Why? You think I'm over here doing like chemical? Are you gonna do your pipe? Is that what you want to do, baby? Okay, that's enough because that poured over there. Okay, so borax.
Yeah, this is the next time that we do something like this, we gotta have a 2-camera setup.
Why?
One that we can get in close for you to do this. And
Tablespoon of baking
then
soda.
bounce back and forth.
Tablespoon of
So that way
baking
people
soda.
can see what you're doing.
Oh, making a big mess. That's what I'm doing. Tablespoon of baking soda. And then a half a cup of hot water. I have the hot water right here. Still really hot. I think I'd like it with balance. Which one? I'm curious which one he's talking about. What's the mop level? What mop level is required? Huh? Here, you want to hold that cup for me? Yes, you do. It's just water. Oh, stop! Okay. So pour that in there. Okay. So it's just, this one's easy. It's just baking soda and borax.
You know you had some residue from your Castile soap in here.
Oh, that's okay.
As it starts to.
It doesn't have the citric acid in it, so we're okay. Okay.
Boric is acidic.
Boric is an acid. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So then all you do with this one is you just mix it up. Yeah, I know boric. It's boric acid. I know what borax is. Okay.
You're kind of smoky.
You like that, don't you? So you just mix it all together, and then you just soak these sponges down in here. Just soak up the liquid, just like how we did like the wipes or whatever. And then when you're ready to use them, you can take them out, use them, and use them to clean stuff with. Now I have done this one before, and it cleans stovetops like crazy. So that's a good one to use. I'm gonna go ahead and because we've been cleaning the kitchen all day, so that's a really good one. And you don't use a whole lot of stuff. It's a tablespoon of baking soda, a teaspoon of borax. So the laundry soap. What's he talking about?
The laundry product video.
Oh yeah, that is an acid.
Would it be good for a glass top stove? That's a good question because you need special stuff for those.
Yeah. I don't know. I think I would probably use more of a glass cleaner-ish kind of thing. There you go. Borax is dissolved in boiling water, and then an aqueous solution of hydrochloric acid is added. We're getting into science. Yeah, my stove gets messy so quick. So the cleaner that we used last week, the soft scrub cleaner that we made, it was fantastic. What's wrong with you? What are you doing? I guess he has to go pee-pee. So Purify is good even for like carpet cleaner. You could take a jar and put like 2 cups of baking soda in there, put in the Purify and let it kind of mix together, and then you can shake it out just like they do the carpet cleaner, like the traditional ones that you get at the store. Just let it rest for like an hour, 2 hours, and then come in and vacuum it back up. So that Purify works really well to clean up all of the yucky smells. It kind of neutralizes smells and replaces it with a nice pleasant smell. Now there is a specific stovetop cleaner. This one has apple cider vinegar in it. I already, since that one was such a big jar and I only needed a quarter or a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar, I had the kids put it straight into a jar for me. So that's what this is, apple cider vinegar. What you need? I tried to go this way and you tried to push me out.
You almost ran over
of the
my
way.
hat because you just threw it on the floor.
I didn't throw it on the floor. It
Then
fell
what?
off my leg. That's all. It just fell off my leg. Okay. Quarter cup of baking soda. Where'd my quarter cup go? Uh-oh, it's over here. It's all jacked up. It's all jacked up. So, baby, do you have anything else to add today? No? I think I gotta get this clean. These are actually turning out really good over here. You just can't see them right now. I know what I'll do. I'll just use a half of a half. I'll do a half of a half. Oh, that's empty. Yep. Half of a half. Everybody in their shop classes and everything. Oh, we got more stuff getting ready to explode. Now this one we knew was gonna happen. Baking soda and vinegar, right? I mean, we talked about, that's what he was talking about earlier.
Ain't that the one that, what did you mix together to make the volcanoes when we were kids?
I think that's what he was saying earlier. The that you had vinegar and baking soda. So this one uses table salt.
Right, food coloring.
I love living in the South. Just let me tell you. I hate that table salt gets... Okay, so you use a 1/4 cup of baking soda, 1/4 cup of table salt. Okay. And then 2 tablespoons of water. 2 tablespoons of water. Who's William Smith? Which William Smith?
I don't know why.
I don't know. I saw his name. Okay. Alright. So 2 tablespoons of water. Can you open that up for me? Use your wonderful, strong, manly hands for me. What are we making? We're making chemical reactions today, apparently. You missed it, Ricky. We were... Whoa. 1, 2. Okay. 2 tablespoons of water. And then a little bit of the purified oil. And then this is a good stovetop cleaner. Alright, purified. 4 to 5 drops. Let's do 5. Go big or go home, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Why are you talking to somebody?
Just squashing something.
Oh. Okay, so stovetop cleaner. That one I had plenty. But we've been using a lot of ours. We use like when we circulate out, or what's the word when you, like when we're rotating. When we rotate, you just gotta let me get there, baby. So when we rotate out our toothbrushes, we take old toothbrushes and we use those to do all the cleaning. So this would be one, you know, this would be what we would use for the stovetop.
What's up, Army Puke?
Army Puke?
Ricky.
Oh, I was like, why are you calling? Because I was thinking you were talking about Palmetto, because that would be who you would call Army Puke.
No, that's a paratrooper pooper.
Pooper Scooper. That's pretty funny the first time they said that about them. About him.
Not as funny as turd pods.
Yeah, so like we really need to get on that. Because I'll tell y'all, I'm going to go get one so y'all can see it. Because they've already started to kind of deflate. And here, show the camera. Show the camera. See, they kind of have calmed down. And they're more, it looks like they're trying to solidify. So that's kind of cool. And then with them being the silicone, the ones that we got there, the bottom of them are silicone, so when they dry, you can pop through the bottom of them and they'll pop right out. So that's pretty cool. Don't insult the Duke. Watch it, John Wayne.
Hey, Floyd. What's up with that?
What?
He said don't insult the Duke.
Who?
Like it was an insult to compare me to the Duke.
Oh, I don't know. I know I got stuff all over my jeans.
Well, you made a mess all over my desk.
I did make a mess on your desk. I'm excited about that. I like to mess up your desk.
And it's not even a good kind of mess.
So, and there's, let's see. Do I have any more? I guess we could get Blaze to get the whisk. That might be fun. Let's see if we can get that furniture polish to, I mean not furniture polish, the leather polish. See if we can get the leather polish to go. And then he can come get the dishes. Why do we not have our radios out here? Where's your radio?
They're all dead because they don't put them on the charger. Tell Blaze to bring the whisk.
The whisk?
Whisk.
You know, I could put them on the Facebook group, yes. I've been putting them in the description of the videos so that you can go back and watch the video. And like with that one, you can watch the, start to just kind of explode. Because that was kind of fun, right? Instead of you making funny faces about how an oil tastes, it was pretty funny watching that. Me going, whoa, 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 whoa. So, alright, so the moral of this story is Purify is a really good oil to get rid of. It's definitely one that you'll want to diffuse. We'll start diffusing it to see if we can cut out some of the yuck that kind of goes in the air, especially like right now with pollen and everything else that's going around. It helps to cleanse the air, purify the air, has protective properties, so it protects against environmental threats. Ever since I threw up, I've got this thing in the back of my throat. Ugh. Okay, whisk me. I'm gonna have a whisk. I need a wet. We like made napalm or something in here.
Just don't.
But I don't think this is gonna. I think
What'd
we
you say
have
you
to.
needed?
That bowl that's right there by you.
Alcohol.
No, the bowl that's right there. If you'll just take that in.
Okay.
Are you guys working on dinner?
Yes.
Okay. I'm trying to see if I can make this work, but I really don't feel like. I feel like this needed to maybe be. Maybe you melt it down. What do you think? What?
Nothing.
What do you say? What did Blaze do? He make a face.
You can say that. Robin, will you have your recipes in your Facebook
I already
group?
answered that. You
I'm
could
sorry,
tell
the
you
chat
weren't
is not very
listening.
active. So there's
'Cause
32.
everybody's watching me make a. Yeah, I'm thinking I need. And unfortunately, we don't have a microwave.
We got a hairdryer, don't we?
Yeah, but. Well, I think probably with this one, and I'll add that in the description. I think with this one, what you would want to do is kind of melt the oil just a little bit. And then, you know how like when I make my garlic butter, you know, I melt down the butter and put the garlic in, and then I let it come back to room temperature again. And so, or not room temperature, in this case it would be room temperature. In that case it would be when we chill it back down in the fridge, then it starts to become an issue. Where is it active as Mountain Dew?
You ain't gotta read it.
She's funny. I like Lorelai.
Oh.
No, that's not look, now you start blowing stuff up. Stop now. Jason, please stop. Please stop. Oh, I'm gonna throw vinegar in your face. Sure, she's not making food gas. What's that?
So while Robin is
Just
slowly
sloshing.
stirring
It's not.
her thing to take over the world.
I am boil, toil and trouble. Bubble toilet trouble. I really messed that one up. Uh-oh.
Go get him, Josh.
Josh said he's
Sick
gonna
'em.
bust some butt. What, Raggy?
But I wanted to say this. We got a total of only 3 recipes.
Yeah, what's up with that?
And so,
No, I got more than 3, but it was still not enough.
and late this afternoon, we were contacted by Stacy Lynn Harris. She wants to do it too. So we're not going to do
This week, we're gonna do it next week.
We're going to do it. We are not going to do the Friends of Recipes week. This week. We're going to do it next week. And remember, if you're a YouTube creator and you want to build your channel, this is a great opportunity. Stacy Lynn Harris is going to be in this cookbook of ours, and she's going to share it. And you send in a recipe, and
Put you in there.
we'll put you in there, and that'll help your channel grow. We're looking for your favorite dish that you eat at your house. It doesn't have to be necessary. We would like to have one that was passed down from generation to
I
generation.
got a couple that were cool stories.
But if you don't have one,
Just your favorite
just
one.
your favorite recipe and what you eat. Like, if you're like, woohoo! Like, hopefully, Josh is going to send
No, I did answer that.
the meatloaf question, no, the meatloaf recipe that does that have to be in video form? No, you send us the recipe in an email, you dumb jarhead.
Yeah, no, I asked everybody if you would send them to my email. And
Or Facebook.
well, the
or-
problem with getting them on Facebook is that I have 10 different. This is the same thing like when we were doing like oils things. When I have people send me stuff to 6 different venues, then it's hard for
So
me
we
to
can have
keep
more.
up
You just
with
haven't
it.
checked them.
No, I've checked them all. But I've got like some are sent to me as a private message, and some are sent to me.
like
Stacey,
stuffing balls. That would be good.
right? So anything like that. I did get. And I said, well, I'm sorry. I thought I answered that question. But like I got someone on Instant Messenger. I got some on my email. We got,
There's a lot of questions going on. Let me see if I can make it exactly clear to answer all the questions at one time. The recipes that we want is your favorite recipe, whether it's a recipe that got handed down from your grandma from 4 generations back. If that's y'all's favorite recipe that y'all make at y'all's house, that's the one we want. If
Michelle, I
that's
got
it.
yours.
I don't care if it's something like her F It Nachos that she designed and made.
And it has a great story to it.
If you got one like that, boom, send it. If it's and send if you got a little story that goes with it, send that too, because we'll include that in the book. And bam. So I don't care if it's a main dish. I don't care if it's a side dish. I don't care if it's
Well, like
a
I had
dessert.
a couple desserts. Yeah, I've had a few desserts. I had a couple. Yeah, I had a couple of that one.
Yes, it can be a healthy dish. It can be a fat dish. It can be a skinny dish.
So I had something from like I haven't seen Windswept in here. Have they been in here? They sent me something. Teresa sent me something. And I think Amanda Palmetto's wife sent me a great one. She was,
Yeah, they're there.
told me the story. Yeah, told me the story behind theirs, and that was really cute to hear. Like she gave me the full rundown of
Okay, well,
what
don't
it
share
was
it now.
about.
That's good.
Right? No, I'm not gonna right now. But that's the kind of thing that was actually pretty cool. So yeah, and like Michelle sent me one for vanilla cake, and she at the bottom she's like, this is delicious, but be careful, it's addictive. I was
So,
like,
so we're gonna also sweeten the deal. You send us one, and we use it.
I really wish you would talk to me about this before you
I was
start
just gonna
throwing
give
it
them a
out
copy
here.
of the book for free.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Once we do the cookbook.
Once the cookbook is out, because it's gonna be an ebook cookbook.
Mm-hmm.
Once that's out, you get your copy for free.
That'll work. That'll work.
Besides, I'm the alpha here. I'm the head of the household.
Okay, Alpha. Do you know what we have in inventory in there?
And what I say goes.
Mm-hmm. Goes right out the window. Goes in one ear and out the other.
You'll do what I say.
Okay. I can send you the story behind it. Yeah. So, like, that's actually the cool part about it. Because one thing you got to think about is we're not just, like,
That worked.
putting these recipes out there and just be like, okay, we're going to eat this tonight. I'm actually going to share these stories with my girls. And I really feel like what I'm probably going to do is we're going to type these all up nice. And, you know, obviously it's going to be in a cookbook. But I think it'll be really neat for us to have it, you know, set aside as, this is a cool story. Because I don't know, do you remember the Depression book, cookbooks that your nanny had?
And that's what my inspiration came from when I started thinking about this. Because, see, there's the cool thing. If you send in the recipe, you get a copy of the book for free. You can print it out. You can do whatever you want with it. Then you can pass this on.
Mm-hmm.
And then your children can add to it. Their children can add to it. And you'll have a foundation of a lot of different recipes.
Mm-hmm. So you can add
But
to
then you can add on to it. It's almost like we're be adding limbs to a family tree.
Right, starting a tradition and keeping it going. So I think it's a pretty cool idea.
That's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
We're starting a recipe family tree with everybody that's part of our family here in the YouTube world.
Community. Mm-hmm.
And we're starting a family tree through the cookbook. So if you want to be a part of our family tree, you better just send in a recipe.
You better just send in a recipe.
That's what I'm saying.
That's all.
You send it in, it'll get used.
Oh yeah, definitely gonna get used. So.
You may send in a plethora of them, but we may only choose one. But you send in one, you will get used.
Yeah. Let's see. How bad is it to hear your truck coming up the hill just by the music? What?
I don't want to talk about trucks.
Oh, she's talking. Somebody was driving her truck. So, yeah, so that's what we're going to be doing. Hey, Amanda. I'm not going to tell him who Amanda is. He's going to have to figure it out. Will we be named as the contributors of the recipe?
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes. Yes, 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 yes. I think it'll be kind of cool.
Yep. Not only will you be named, but links will be provided to your YouTube channel, Facebook.
Now that'll be on the
That'll be in the ebook
version.
Yeah.
But on the if you were to print it out, that's just gonna be a.
And if you want your picture to go along with it, send us a picture. Or your logo or whatever.
We can definitely do that. Was watching but wasn't logged in. Haha, still under my maiden name. Maybe that'll give a hint. This is funny to watch. I'm not telling you. This is great. You want my bacon bourbon caramel bro? I can't even get through the name of that without. No picture. It would break the computer. Any specific type of recipes?
Your favorite recipe.
The only thing I would say is that at least for us to be able to make it, it can't be anything like completely out of the, like, herring or something like that where we can't get a hold of it. That's the only thing that I would say is the stipulation, is just don't let it be something.
Yeah, you send a lobster recipe, you better send a check.
Yeah, so, I mean, yeah, that's the only.
We'll put.
Good night, Wallace. Knife works. That's the one I'm bringing in October. Oh, Teresa's funny. She got jokes. So does anybody have any questions about any oils or issues like that? It was nice to have this break instead of doing like, this is this and that is that and this is this and that is that. It was fun to blow stuff up, wasn't it? You asked me for fun. I gave you fun.
Mm-hmm.
What are you laughing at?
I'm not laughing. I'm trying to figure it out.
Oh.
That's Wayne's wife.
Mm-hmm. I have a banana Nutella cane recipe. Chocolate peanut butter muffins. Yum. Dog's ear infection. That's basil, wasn't it?
See, I just know her as Wayne's wife. I didn't really.
Wayne's wife. Wayne's wife.
I didn't really remember her name. She's Wayne's wife. Everybody, I want you to welcome Wayne's Country Living. His wife is Amanda
Grahowski.
Amanda Ski.
Yeah. I want to learn more about ginger oil. Well, then go back and watch the video. Oh, we love the ginger video. Ginger oil.
It's not Hi Wayne, it's Wayne's wife.
Ginger is ginger's really good for the digestive system. Extremely good for the digestive system. But it's also really good for, we use it for Jason's nerve pain, and it's just all around, it's really, wow.
And can I tell y'all a secret?
There's only one
She's
problem
really
with it.
pretty too. I don't
She
know
is
how
really
Wayne did
pretty.
it. I don't.
She's really pretty.
I don't. I asked my dad, I said, how'd you do that?
And she's really friendly too.
And
like,
she's nice, and she has all of her
Yeah.
teeth and everything.
Yeah, we like them. And Jason, if you get the recipe for the bomb brownies, you gotta have an oven to make it. I know, right?
You gotta have money to buy the oven.
That's true too.
Sybil, I've gotten your first set of lists. I've been looking into them. Thank you for that.
I was looking to see if I could find my notes on ginger oil, just so I could give her a real quick Cliff Notes version. But the thing that I don't like about ginger oil, thing that really bugs me about ginger oil, my books are in there in the other room.
No, not your books.
No, my notebooks. I took my notebooks inside.
Oh.
Because I was going to work on my book. So the bad thing about ginger oil, at least for us, is I absolutely love ginger with my sushi. And when I put ginger oil...
Oh, you know what? And you gotta try to go pick it up.
Yeah. I love the smell of ginger, except for when it's Jason's like, I'm ready to go to bed, but my legs are crawling. I need you to put some oils on my legs. So I'll put some oils on his legs, and I won't be thinking. And I put ginger, because ginger is very effective for his leg pain. And I usually dilute it, spread it out pretty good. Oh, there he is. And but what happens, not right now, but what happens is then I lay down and I start to go to bed, and instantly I'm like, oh, I want some sushi. And the first couple of times, yeah, I make him smell like sushi. That's the thing.
And
like, I'm sitting there and I'm like, God, I should not have put ginger oil on you. Why? Because now I want sushi.
I'll flop around like a fish.
Yeah. So, would ginger work on lower back and joint pain? Yes. Absolutely. Yes. Ginger is fan-freaking-tastic. It's a very good anti-inflammatory. I mean, we use it so much. I have to order it. And then the other thing about the oil is that any different than he normally smells like sushi? Oh, no, you can't put him in timeout. Let's see. Okay, so the top properties are it's anti-inflammatory, it's digestive, so it definitely helps with the stomach. That's what I was talking about earlier. It's an analgesic, so not only is it no, I love sushi. Sushi's like my absolute favorite. Love it. So with the ginger, the reason why it works so well with Jason's pain is it's anti-inflammatory. So with the arthritis and stuff that's in his back around the discs, it helps to, get rid of that inflamed area. But then it's also an analgesic, so it helps with the pain itself. So yeah, Jason loves sushi, don't you? He didn't even know what it was when I met him. I brought it over. He wasn't feeling well. He pulled his groin. And I brought it over for dinner, and he was like, "What the heck is this?" I was like, "You've been to Japan. You don't know what that is?" Yeah, wasabi. We love wasabi too, don't we? Yeah. So anyway, yeah, he likes sushi, so that won't work on him. But
Except for if you smell like. I'm not gonna say.
bad boy. So ginger's really good for your digestive system. It's also good for pain and inflammation. It's good for reflux and indigestion. So again, anything having to do with the stomach. It's also antispasmodic. So that's another reason why it works really good for Jason's spasms and pain and cramps.
But then Amanda doesn't want to. She says she needs to check into ginger, but she might not want if it's antispasmodic.
Oh, because then that'll get rid of Wayne.
Because he's a spaz.
That's funny.
Wayne is a spaz.
So it's good for gas, a whole bunch of other things.
Sushi Go.
A fun family game is called Sushi Go. Never heard of that.
Oh, you're gonna have to share.
I use ginger, and that's what I was getting ready to say is because these are.
Well, we planted ginger this year.
Because these are, you can ingest the quality of doTERRA. You can digest the ones that are, that you use to cook or flavor with. So that's the thing. That's what he said, Wayne. He said the exact same thing. So you can use ginger to flavor stuff as well. Can you mix with carrier and apply topically? Ooh. For a thermofat burn.
Wait for it.
What? Oh, for you? Probably. No, you know what though? Oh, that's one thing I did want to say. This Purify oil, I forgot to tell you all this. Since it has lemon and lime in it, be very, very careful because this does cause that UV sensitivity. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I've heard of people using the powder. What?
What fat is she gonna burn?
Oh, well, I mean, she's had babies, right? We all have that little bit right here.
You didn't see her doing the squats and then some or the hands. There's no fat.
Wayne will be reeling me on in like that. Don't you dare waste that bait. I know, right? Oh. I love sushi. I want sushi now. Anyway, Lorelai, I'm not sure about, I don't really know. One of the reasons I really love this book is it has a section for like athletes and things of that nature. I know ginger's used a lot in the as far as the anti-inflammatory. Are you talking about? So, Kitty, let me ask you this.
Okay.
Adding it to the food or drink, applying it to the skin. So, okay, so that's, she's saying you can lose weight with essential oil of ginger by adding it to food, drink, or applying to your skin.
Where
So-
do you apply it?
What do you mean?
She says apply it to your skin. So would I apply it
Or
to my belly?
abs? Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna start doing that Monday.
Now, I know that,
Matter of fact, put some on my belly. Right
I
now.
don't have any right now. It's in the house. The grapefruit, I know grapefruit.
Yeah,
It's
but that
also
stuff
like that.
makes you piss like a racehorse.
I've never had problems with grapefruit.
Anytime I do the
Citrus.
citrus, and
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you guys know, especially Wayne. Wayne called me a camel. I used to
Mm-hmm.
be able to sit here and drink a whole crap ton of tea and never have to pee. Man, I so much as just take a sip with that stuff. And it's not like it's a real quick pee. It's like a 10-minute pee. Like, I'm getting tired of standing there. I'm peeing so much.
That's pretty funny. Yeah, I know you can use the Slim and Sassy topically as well. And it has, yeah, and that's the thing. It's detoxifying, so you'll think you're a fire.
I think now when I drink that stuff.
Yes, grapefruit does lower blood sugar. You gotta be careful with that one. If you've got low blood sugar, you don't want to be using a whole lot of grapefruit. Anybody else? 'Cause I think we might cut this one a little early. We don't have Walking Dead tonight, so might actually get to sleep at a decent hour.
No, but you got fear.
Well, now, Teresa, I think I covered this one. I don't think with the... I know grapefruit itself, you have to worry about with blood pressure. But I can't remember if with grapefruit oil, seems like we covered this. Isn't that right? Yeah, not the oils, right. The oils, and that's the thing, is that that's why a lot of people like to be able to use the grapefruit oil, because they don't have to worry about the issues with blood pressure with that, and heart issues and things like that.
I'm tired.
Why are you tired? Why are you
It's
tired?
a stressful day.
Tell us about your stressful day. Tell me.
You know.
No, I don't. Why was your day stressful today?
Keep messing around. See, Laura, she's going to push me to go get ice cream. She's going to push, and I'm going to be like, F it, and go get ice cream.
Blood pressure medication. Yeah.
Now, see, that's just wrong.
What?
People are just after me. All the hands are coming after me.
Why?
I don't know. I must have made them mad.
What did you
I
do?
don't know. Grapefruit can interact with several meds, but not sure if the oil.
No, the oil doesn't. I'm pretty sure of that. I can double check and make sure.
Make it dairy. You're not helping. Is there such a thing? Dairy-free ice cream?
Mm-hmm.
How the hell's it ice cream?
Mm-hmm.
It's just like almond milk. Where the hell's the tit on the almond? How you getting almond milk?
Made with almond milk. Yep. Lactaid. Ugh. I don't know.
She just finished coconut ice cream. Does it taste any good?
I don't know. Does it taste good? don't know.
Robin, is grapefruit oil good for combating diabetes?
I think, hold on. Let me look something up because I know cassia and cinnamon, I think. Diabetes. So hard for me to keep all of these. Yeah, so like cinnamon is a good one. I think.
You know what's funny? I don't eat a lot of dairy.
No, he really doesn't. Mm-mm.
I mean, I drink my coffee black and strong, kind of like I like my women.
So cassia is another one. It helps to level things out. And then what was the other one I was just saying? Oh, he was asking about grapefruit.
It's cheese. It's cheese. The cheese is what probably gets me. I do like cheese.
But you still don't eat a whole lot of it.
I don't eat cereal. I don't drink milk.
Yeah, you really don't use a whole lot of, why in the hell? Sorry, pardon me. Excuse me. Sorry. Keto can help you drop. You know, that's one of the things that I found with keto is that it definitely,
Why food gotta be a white food? Why do we have to have white food, black food? Why can't we just have food?
I like my iced coffee like I like my soul.
Why gotta be white coffee? Why gotta be white food? Why can't just be food? That's what's wrong with the country. Everything is white, black, brown.
Josh, let me look up one more thing as far as blood sugar. Yeah, they say cinnamon and cassia are the big ones, and I think some people pronounce it cassia. But those are the big, the big hitters. There's also the metabolic blend, the Slim and Sassy is supposed to be good
So what is white food?
for that. Rice, pasta, all the stuff that's made with flour.
All the good stuff.
Yeah, all of that stuff. So,
So bread?
yeah.
Yeah. Chicken breast considered white food because it is white meat.
Yeah, probably. Josh, I'm gonna send you. Josh, do you have this book, the Essential Life book? Because if you do, this book covers blood sugar pretty well. It explains, how the oils work with the insulin, like insulin regulation and everything.
I'm serious about the white food thing. I don't know.
If you don't have this book, I will screenshot. As a protein, not a white food. I'll take pictures of these and send them to you so that you can look at all the different information that's on here for.
I think the Italians combat it with red wine.
They do, yeah. We have modern essentials. No, this book is like the biggity bomb. It's called The Essential Life. It's hard to see with the glare. The Essential Life. I got it. But it covers ailments very well. So definitely, it's got a whole section just on blood sugar, and it talks about insulin regulation and all of that stuff. So
better get it through the link in our description.
So if you, but I can always send you, just take a picture of the pages. So Kiwi calls it the Oils Bible. It really, I'm telling you, I use it almost daily, if not daily. I mean, at least daily. My grandmother-in-law is 106 and she's Sicilian. Yeah.
But you want to know what the difference is?
Hmm.
That us as Americans, we haven't figured out yet? The Italians, the French, the Spanish,
Mm-hmm.
and the Germans. Everybody over there on the other side of the pond.
Mm-hmm.
Having a meal is an event.
Right.
It takes 2, 3, 4 hours
Mm-hmm.
to have a meal. There's multiple courses. Their portion sizes are smaller. They're there for a while
Mm-hmm.
when they eat. They're conversating. Their portion sizes are smaller, and
they're
drink wine.
laughing and giggling. They enjoy each other's company. It's just it's an event. It's not.
Yeah.
They don't live to eat. They don't eat to live. They live to eat, and
Right.
it's
They're not running into a fast food joint at 55 miles an hour,
and shoving a
and-
burger in
and
their
getting
face.
getting a couple thousand calories
Right.
of food, and driving out and shoving all that stuff in their face. Doing it. It is an event.
Right. Yeah, and that's a big thing. And then with the red wine, they drink wine with almost every meal.
And we're going to get to here at our place. That's one of our goals to get to, is to be able to say, okay, it's lunchtime, and shut everything down for a couple of hours and get back to sitting at the table and not running trying to catch up and get back on solid ground with everything that's happening.
Oh, that's the truth. This fast food, it's just as fast going in as going out. Because, when you're old-fashioned fat and you just eat a lot of the old, the traditional things that'll make you just, cinnamon rolls, banana bread. Oh, I want to go to North Carolina. Anyway, they also walk and bike most places instead of riding in the car. That's exactly right. Yep. Yeah. But it is rare to see a skinny Italian. I don't know. I've seen some. I'm old. I'm really old-fashioned. Sit-down meals is what I strive for. Yeah. That's the thing. Is like, there's a difference between fast food fat and old-fashioned fat. Yeah. See, my husband's family's Italian and they're all skinny. So there's a little bit of both as far as that goes. I don't know, but I think it's time for us to say goodbye to all our family.
What's a sit-down meal? I know, right?
She probably eats while she's biking. She's probably like, rah, 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 rah. When I was in Venice, we saw a Wendy's. There you go. 9 is my limit. Yeah, I think we're about to call it an evening because we don't have to stay up for Walking Dead tonight.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna eat, and I'll probably, it's about 9 o'clock, be looking for me around 2200 for insomnia.
Oh, at 10, really?
Well, it's 9, gives me an hour to eat.
Well, I figured you've been too late to eat, Jason.
No.
Not with the day we've had. But these kids is impossible, hubby. And I eat and multitask. Yep. Sometimes that's the case. I mean, like, we don't always eat this late, We try not to eat this late, but the way that the day's been...
The day just got flipped up on its ass.
But we're eating, it's a little bit lighter. It's a pasta primavera, but it's mostly vegetables.
This is
not
our
a whole
last
lot of
Greek
pasta.
meal, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes.
So I don't even know if it's traditionally. I don't even think it's Greek. I think I just finally said to hell with it, and we did something I wanted to eat. So, loved the science class. I enjoyed it. It was fun because that's the thing about us, y'all. I'm not going to sit here and try and pretend that I know everything. If we make a mistake, we want to make the mistake. No, we want to make the mistake and let y'all see it too, and so you don't make the same mistake.
Yeah, like me.
So that's it. Only night of the week we don't eat after 9 is Sunday. Wow. Whew.
All right, guys. So remember, about 10 o'clock, I'll be back for insomnia. No children allowed.
No children allowed.
Remember, be kind to one another. You don't know what that person could be going through. He could have had to eat Greek food all week. His son could have totaled his truck. He could be getting made fun of by a group of people that thought loved him. They're making fun of him all the time.
Oh.
Yeah, so you don't know what he could be going through. Reuse, repurpose, recycle. Give wildlife a chance. Keep things going. And we will see you guys
In an hour or so.
in an hour or so.
Y'all have a good night.
Bye.